going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Social Podcast. This is episode 3. We are your hosts, Steve, Rome, Kiman. His tat is out today, so y'all can see when I say light skin tatted, you can see it today. So now y'all just think I just keep bringing it up. You see it, right? All right, cool. So
I got a few of them.
Yeah, I'm the big.
I got a few of them.
But it's cool. I got like 4. You got a whole sleeve and everything like that, but it's okay. I got facial hair, so it's alright.
I cut mine.
At least I win in some areas. You know
I use hair.
I win in some areas.
I use hair.
Okay, yeah.
But today's conversation is just an elaboration. We had a conversation yesterday at the gym. We was talking about hair, like buying weave and stuff, like women, how much they spend on it. Like, what price did you say? Like for 500? Like 500?
Yeah, women pay at least $500 to $700 for some hair that they cut. That's just too much. That's
that they gonna give away.
That's too much.
That's
gonna sell it.
Like I remember. My ex is gonna be like a good example for a lot of my shit. I went through a lot of them, bro. But one of the things that reason why we broke up because I couldn't provide material things for her. Like, so she wanted a boyfriend that was able to actually want nails done. You know how you see the meme, got $80 in the envelope on the table and she can just pick it up and go get her nails done type shit. She wanted kind of like that kind of shit. But at the end of the day, what she failed to realize that your lifestyle is OD. Like, yeah, you want that. Okay, your nails is $120. But then the hair, you talking about you want special fine cut, whatever hair, so that shit is like $300 or $500.
$120 for some nails?
So to get your a whole nails, sometimes they put like 80 to 100. Yeah, shit get real out here.
That's too much. I know Maylene. And when she does it for $20.
Listen, but that's why the Korean culture, bro, that's a whole different conversation, but that's why they make so much money, bro, in the hair care industry, bro, because women spend a lot on that shit, bro. But yeah, like that was one of.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it, bro. Dude, we're gonna get into a lot of shit we don't understand, bro. But and it's a deeper dive. We're gonna get into a deeper dive of it. But from what we see, there's a lot to understand. Like with her, like how do you question a relationship based on the fact that I can't afford to get you your own hair all the time? Yeah. First of all, why your hair costs that much money? Like $500. We spend $10, $15 now because shit went up. But like $15, we got a beard. So $15, line it up.
Did she say it was for you?
What for me?
The hair.
No,
ask that.
It was for her. Like regardless.
Nah, if I do something like that, is this for me? Like
if I was not. But that's what I want to get into deeply because I feel like that's another talking point I really want to get into because women always use that when we criticize them. They're like, oh, but y'all men this, y'all men that. But I'm like, when I really talk to men, we all really don't be caring about that. So I want to know who they be talking to, bro.
So I got a question real quick. Sorry. How do you feel about women having natural hair or having weave? Which one do you prefer, or do you not prefer anything? Does it matter?
For me personally, I always say natural hair.
Okay, natural. Everybody have a certain
texture
standard of natural.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Natural, but it's also because some women can't. Like some people see how these magazines. Some dudes see the magazines. They see how some of the girls be natural, and they get the nice little curls and shit like that. They think, oh, yeah, I'm with that. Not every girl could do that, can do that or know how to do that. Like, and I don't want to just privy to that, but just wear your natural hair.
But not every girl like the way they look naturally. So it's like.
But that's the thing. But to men, is more attractive natural in my experience.
But some everybody natural is not a fro. It could be like.
But that's the thing.
It used to be straight.
Yeah, but it's still natural.
But that's the thing. This also to me also adds attribute towards confidence. Like, but if you wear your afro, it's attractive to me because I feel like you love yourself. You wear weave is you trying to impress other people. Like you're not really living who you supposed to be. Like you're now living something that you think you like.
Okay, good.
Like what?
So what if the person feel like in order to have confidence, in order for me to accept the job I have, in order for me to accept certain things in life, I gotta have my straight hair or color.
Well, that's kind of different. Like, if it's going based on, I still feel like you should wear your natural hair regardless. But if it's based on your job and all right, cool, then if you have to do that, then do that.
See, but that's why I say this conversation is gonna go deeper than that, because all of these elements is things that should not factor in to how or why women wants to look a certain way. Just the same way where now they say dudes can't wear dreads in certain business places because it doesn't look professional. But it's like, how do you tell people that? So it's weird. Like, I don't want to feel like we're policing here. I just want to put out into the world that men don't really care as much as I feel like as much as women think that we do in a whole.
Yeah.
I feel like women see that one or two dudes that maybe I've said it to them, and now they just assess that to all men, and then now that's their reasoning. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I know for us we feel the same. I know when we talk to other men, we all feel the same. Like, they don't be like, oh nah, like put your hair down, get a weave. Like, nah. Especially when you start hearing about prices. Like, first of all, no, because if you gotta spend that much money to look a certain way, then that's, to me, that in itself is a problem.
That's not real.
That's kind of like the Instagram thing too. Like when women compare themselves to women picture that you like just because I like this don't mean I want my girl like this. Like,
yeah,
so that's
man,
like, so it's like she got long hair and all that, cool, but I'm not in love with that. Like, I'm in love with your natural hair. Like,
exactly.
It looks nice, but that's not. I don't prefer that. Like,
that's. I feel like I feel like women see that clearly, but not clearly. It's almost like,
nah, they don't see it.
They don't see it.
I have multiple arguments about.
Yeah, the eyes a little fuzzy, but they don't see that.
No, but I'm saying, like, okay, so you see, you know how a running joke that you always hear is like, when you see somebody how they look, and they like, look at their baby mother, or vice versa. It's like, oh, you could do way better, but then you know the person that they're with doesn't add up to probably what they're liking on Instagram. Mm-hmm. It never adds up to what you like on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. No.
Especially when people don't realize that half of Instagram shit are Photoshop.
It's titties, it's ass,
it's not
anything.
And it's not real. It's filtered.
Let me tell you something. It's a girl on Instagram right now. I don't know her name. I don't know who she is, but she got her butt done, right? She got her titties done. Mm-hmm. But it's not about her video is not about that. She making fart videos.
I've seen that.
Farting.
Yeah, I
can smell that shit through Instagram. Through my cell phone. She's farting. You understand?
I've seen that. I've seen somebody post on Instagram.
Okay, women know what men are attracted to. So she making fart videos. She got niggas paying her. Sorry, excuse me, Lynch. Men paying her $40 a picture of
video. Yeah, some exotic fetish type
for
of
fart videos. Not about her ass or how her titties look. Things are evolving.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be with that.
That's fetish. Yeah, that's fetish. A lot of people do that. Like you go on porn, you can see that shit. Fetishes, like people that actually don't want to see nothing.
So I think
crazy.
women try to follow the trend because it's a lot of women right now that getting they butt done, they breast done, and sometimes women don't even care about men comments now. They care about women comments now, not even men comments.
Yeah. Who creating the trend though? Are they concerned with what we think or what they themselves think?
That's the conversation I want to have, because
men always like ass.
But what do they think we like?
But now that ass is being portrayed as the number one thing right now on any social media thing, so they feel like, damn, I don't have an ass. So I got 50 likes. If I want to get 500 likes, or maybe make money out of this, I gotta have an ass. So that's what they go to.
See,
get their ass.
I don't think because black women are naturally like curvy women. You know what I'm saying? Whether they have like a big ass or not, even if you have a small butt, is still, you know, black women are curvy. Reason why I say that is because back then, like, what's happening now with the fat asses and getting all these fat transfers and make your butt real big and all this shit. Back in the day, like, that's what women were put in zoos for. Like, that was demonized.
I remember. I read something on that.
Yeah, like, women used to be put in a zoo, put in a freak show kind of thing, where all the white people got around and they looked at All the women with big butts, and they were looked at as monsters and demonized them. But now, and I always say this, like, it's crazy how everything from back then, they just made it popular, and now we go for it willingly. Is that now we're seeking the fat asses, we're seeking all of this shit, all of this shit. But then they say that we want it, but I don't think it was us.
So do you believe?
We do find it attractive, I guess, but I guess that's a form of dilution over the years.
Yeah.
So why do you think that is? Why do you think men attracted to the ass? What's so different about the ass? Like, what's so good about the ass and stuff?
I mean, that
makes a man like, oh my god, shit's fat.
It's for
but mind she could not fuck well. She could not do a lot of stuff not good. But something about the ass.
Well, to me, it's a cushion.
Better.
Like
cushion to
so when you're doing it. Yeah. I mean, also added, it's a. I mean, everybody want the Coke bottle girl, the chick, like you. I mean,
but
that's
why?
just the way men. That's just I don't know. Just the way
I don't think it was us though. That
I don't know.
But the blame is put on us.
But my thing is, you don't have to change your body to be attractive though.
But
I believe that.
If that was true, then I feel like the trend now wouldn't be everyone trying to be a Barbie doll. Like, that is what the trend is. Everyone is trying to be a Barbie doll, and for what, I don't know.
That's because women don't understand what what a husband wants. And they think they know what a man wants, but don't understand what a husband wants. Like, I don't want my girl to have to do all of that. I don't want my girl to have to wear a weave, change her body, get like all of that. Like, wow.
Why you feel like?
Now for a man, all right, okay, that's cool. That's nice to look at, nice to touch here and there, but I don't want that for my wife.
So the other day, right, I was talking to my girl about. She was saying why men can like not have a shirt on at the beach or whatever, but a girl can't have like a. Let's say she don't have no breasts. Let's say she don't have breasts. It's small. So let's say she have breasts.
Why she can't do it?
Why she can just not.
We've seen videos like that, bro. Like,
depends on based on a girl that got her boobs done, that had breasts. Like, what's the difference between a girl with breasts and no breasts? I mean, obviously that's the difference.
Yeah.
One have breasts, no breasts, but it's still a chest. Yeah. She's still a female.
Yeah. She
still feel like it's provocative that she got to cover herself up, even with no breasts. So why do you feel like? You know
I don't know.
I was asked that question the other day. I was watching a movie on TV and they were showing the chest, but they wasn't showing like the bottom part, like the vagina. And I was like, why are they showing her chest so much, but they're not showing nothing else?
This is showing vagina. They block out the.
So I guess I don't know. I guess
it's because it's and I guess it's to the point of why men we have animalistic feelings. So when you see a curvy woman, it's almost like any other animal. When you see another animal, you're attracted to the curve of the animal. Just like we are appealed to the curve of a woman. So the more curvy she is, more attractive we're gonna be. But that's off of just the sight.
Yeah.
But men, we could just look at it and be like, oh, and then that's it. Like, we don't have to really care about it. That's the difference between us apart as humans and animals. Like, animals, they see that and they go off of that instinct and then they just start pouncing on each other. Like, we could look at that shit and like appreciate it, and that's it. But I just feel like somewhere down the line we've gotten the blame, and maybe we've accepted the blame as well as to why women want to have these certain appearances. Because it's to please some of these men, but I feel like that's just the individual, like, not to please men in a whole. Like, that's just the individual.
As I was going back to what I was saying about how women need to focus on how to get a husband, not a man. A husband.
That's what people do. They start from boyfriend girlfriend. They start from boyfriend girlfriend.
Again, because we attracted to a lot of things, but we are also not going to be with a lot of things. Like, I wouldn't be with everything that I think look good. Like, I'm not attracted to everything. Like, oh, this is gonna be my wife. This is gonna be my
Yeah.
That just look nice from a distance.
What's your pace? What you have about her appearance though?
What I like about it.
How you feel about the appearance though itself? Not how the person's mind is. Like, the appearance.
Again, like the natural hair is attractive to me. You not of course, you should work out as much as you can, but you not changing your body a certain way. Like confidence is a key to me. Like if you love yourself, I love you.
So let's say she don't work out, but she loves her
she don't have, okay, then I still love you.
Okay, that's great.
That's different. See, but the goal to that is that people think like, and then people get criticized for having like, oh, like what big girls and stuff like that, right? But the thing about it sometimes is that it's not the fact that it's a big girl, like because in the Roman eras, like the heavier you were, indicated that you were very rich and wealthy, so you actually wanted that from me. But the thing nowadays is that I don't want somebody who's not confident, like Kiman's saying. I see a lot of people aren't really confident in their body. They just don't want to make a change. It's different. Like and you could sense that. Like this, because if you really was happy, you see all these girls that go to the gym that complain, it's like, oh, I go to the gym, 2 weeks in a row, and then hear shit about that shit again. No. And then that's when they'll be like, oh well, love me for me. But like, nah, last week you were just trying to make a change. So it's not more like I'm not judging you because you like a big girl or anything like that. That's not the judgment. The judgment is the fact that you want to make a change, but you don't want to make the change at the same time. So that means you're not confident in yourself.
Not that many women.
And that shows. That
the most insecure ones are the ones that we're saying the baddest. Like those are the most insecure ones adjusting their body.
Oh yeah.
So that's the crazy thing of all. Like they want to be somebody. They want to be somebody that's insecure. Like
how many Instagram IG models? I don't know where we came up with that. Instagram been out for how long now? We come up with IG models.
We should have known that was next. Once they seen the pictures.
Instagram been out. Now we talking about some IG model. Why she IG model? Because we see her everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm. Now people just put.
Why can't a regular girl want to be an IG model? Because she got
just because they got HD filter on their pictures, they got I'm a model with like booking and everything.
So how come she can have like 300 followers and be an IG model? But she's as bad as them, but not have the IG model. Why is
following?
The following, like, come on, everybody just want to follow.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying.
So
it's no different.
It's no different.
So, but so I want to get because it was crazy how we came up with this, and I remember I just watched a video 2 days ago. It been out viral, but it just resurfaced. The little girl, she had Bantu knots under her, but you couldn't tell. She had a
what?
I said, is it Bantu knots?
No, I don't know. I don't have it.
You know what you're talking about. The hairstyle. Bantu, but I say Bantu. I apologize. No disrespect to the hair community.
Bantu.
No disrespect to the hair community, but she had that style, but she had a weave or a wig on. She had a wig on. She was perfectly fine doing all of this, right? Father took the wig off, bro. Started bawling, crying, throwing a tantrum. And he put that shit back on, and she was just like back to doing this. I'm like,
maybe
she's young as she's young.
Give me an age.
She looked like she was about 5.
Okay, maybe she just sometimes not be herself. She just want to be a mother could be a role model. So since her mother do it, I want to do it. It always got to be a hair thing.
Yeah, definitely trained.
It could just be like her mother do it. That I want to be like my mommy. You know what I'm saying? Not more so how she looks.
But then that's a reflection of the mother.
Yeah, but that's not. But also the mother. I don't think the mother is intentionally trying to.
Yeah, she's not intentionally trying to do it.
But it's just a cycle. It's a cycle.
Yeah.
But I can understand. If you want to try to be like your mom, cool. But it's different when like you're throwing attention with this attachment to looking a certain way, and I feel like it does start from that younger, because I felt like she didn't, when you cry like that, like you take something away from a baby, like they cry, like that, but this was a different cadence. It was like she was really distraught. She couldn't live without what just happened, because right before she had it, she would the body language that she had, like you know how when people. Like I said, when they flipping their hair and she had that body language.
With me not seeing the video and hearing the story, I would think that the mother is always worried about how she looked. Like always, everything on point, nails, hair, everything.
I just always think about it's a kid, so they learn from something.
Okay, different scenario. I seen a video. It's a viral video of the man, the father. He had a beard since she was born. He cut it all off. He covered himself with a towel, flipped it up. The baby was crying.
Oh yeah, baby started crying.
She was crying.
But that's.
Do you think the man's supposed to just keep that so the daughter can be like? I mean,
but that was just because the daughter couldn't recognize who was just holding me like.
But
maybe she can't. Maybe she don't like the.
But he had different videos of himself, the beard keeping himself clean. She reenacts him in the mirror, making himself clean. So this time he don't have it. So how do you feel like is she trying to like? Should he just get the hair back or like so that the daughter can be okay? She was had to be like 4.
See, but it's different because the daughter. It's like the daughter not growing a beard.
No, she's not. But she's so used to. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not more so like being like the mother, but she's so used to.
Yeah, like so used to something
being this person, being this way.
Yeah, like,
but I always
exactly.
I always look at it because it's like imagine your baby growing up, and you know how they see you. So they like not everyone could hold your baby. Like you're gonna start crying. So when you shave your face off, you not like who are you? Like what the fuck? Yeah. So I feel like that. Cause I remember I seen that video. That's the vibe I got from it. It was just like I don't know who you are, but you holding me like you somebody, bro. Like like get off me. But I mean, even if I don't like because Kiman brings it up, I don't want to use that video because, like I said, we probably don't know. But the context of what the father was saying in that video, he was saying like, look at her, like look how attached she is. Because that's what the father was saying in the video. Like, how attached she is to this wig. When I put it back on, she right back to being good again. But that just, what I'm trying to get to is that I feel like it starts at a young age of what is beauty and what is considered a standard of beauty. And that every time that standard is set, it's always predicated to a specific style with the long hair and everything like that. It's the same way where when they did an experiment a while ago about when they had kids picking like female little girls picking a doll, and none of them picked the black doll because they don't find the black doll beautiful, and they all picked the white doll.
That's a test that gotta happen when they straight come out the womb because growing up there's not that many black dolls that's out there. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. So that feeds the argument.
The messed up thing is you can go to a store with a kid and they see all these white dolls. If they see a black doll, they will automatically assume it's a defect, like something wrong.
Exactly.
But you know what? That's also what's being televised. Like we always see white women dressed a certain way with the long hair, stuff like that, and then most of the black women that's on TV is mimicking the same thing. Long hair that's not their hair.
Exactly.
Like so if I see a baby doll, I'm going for the one that's
like you said,
equivalent to the person that's on TV. Like,
so like if my mom have the wig on with the certain kind of hairstyle, if I see a white doll with the certain kind of hairstyle, I'm assuming that's my mom is going for it. I'm gonna try to grab this one. So if I see a black doll with the regular natural hair, you know, the fro or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? So she's not gonna grab it because it don't look like how my mom would look. You know what I'm saying?
See, but then so I could say that with this little girl, she's trying to look like her mom, but then who's her mom trying to look like? Is she trying to look like her mom?
A white woman.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a white woman. It's like it's a domino effect, and that's what I want to get to because I feel like it starts at a young age. We like, and it goes same for men too. But I'm just for the sake of the discussion. We see a lot of these little girls grown you see it all the time. You see these little girls when they walk. You could tell that they are a product of what they see and what they're learning, and the way they act. It's like I could watch reality TV and I could watch that same actions in them same little 5-year-old girls walking down this bridge right here and stuff like that. So it's like you could tell that they're being raised by something other than probably the parents or in addition to the parents. So what I'm saying is that's a problem because of the beauty standards, but that not everybody's growing up now. Women complain about, you know, dudes probably not buying stuff for them, but like, who the fuck want to buy $500 weed for nobody? Like, I'm not. It's a bad investment.
You have money,
because again, we're not that attractive to that. Like,
exactly, and that's
not that attractive to that.
I mean, you trying to impress somebody else, not me, because I don't care about it.
Exactly.
And that's why, privy to this specific with the hair, that's why I get mad because I'm like, yo, And this is why I wanted to have it. Like, I'm fed up. Because I'm really fed up. I'm fed up, man. I'm fed
So
up.
do you believe it's insecurities?
No, I feel like, I don't want to say insecurity because I don't feel like women think it's an insecurity. But I feel like women think it's a norm. But I don't think it should be considered a norm.
But men think it's an insecurity. Like if I see a female with weave, I would say she's insecure. She might not feel like that.
Yeah,
but that's how I view her.
Yeah, that's
the thing is, a man will say she's insecure because she don't have it, but then she natural. She won't look as good as she is with it.
See, and I do want to put the blame on men as well, but that's why I said men. But have been tricked too.
And that's what I was saying. It's the difference between a man and a husband. Like you're not gonna be attracted to everybody. I'm not gonna be attracted to everybody. I'm attracted to a specific type of person. Everybody is attracted to a specific type of person. So you can't please everybody. You can't. And I'm not gonna change myself to please everybody.
You can't.
And then you lose yourself. Like that's terrible.
Exactly.
But I do want to cop some bail for them because I do feel like for a lot of these women out here, it's not their fault in certain instances. Like I blame women that was trying to live up to the Joneses, like regular women. You see, I gotta get my bundles, but I'm like, bro, you on a bus, but you spending $400 on weed, shit like that. I judge that.
I don't understand how y'all.
I judge that. I don't know. I judge that.
I don't understand how y'all. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, that shit is dumb.
I don't understand how y'all already got hair on your head, yet you want to spend $500 for another head that somebody told y'all was real, was synthetic. I don't know that. Just go with the reviews.
The reviews.
But here's the kicker. But then some of them will call the dude that buys weed all the time a bum. But guess what? His investment is less than yours. So he ain't waking up with weed in his bed. Like he gotta go get that.
Especially when they got weed all in the bathroom. That's the worst, bro. That's the worst. All in the sink, in cloth.
What's the worst place? What's the worst place you can find weed? Weed.
And your pants. That shit was in my pants one time. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Nah, bro. Nah.
In my pants.
Nah, like.
In your pants.
That should be all over the place, bro.
I hate when it's on me. Like, I hate when I hug. If I hug
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
No. I hate that, bro. Like I hate it. Like, nah, fuck that. I don't need that. Why is your hair on me like this,
We should be in the bathroom. Especially you got the shower. It's so steamy and the floor is like.
That's his trigger. He do not like in the bathroom.
Right.
What, bro? I don't like
that whole bathroom. Like, don't just take a week off before you get.
I just don't like when the sink clogged. That's the only thing. Like once the sink get clogged, and I just brush my teeth now, and it's like the water stops. Like,
see, but
that's when like
I gotta like my beard do that all the time, so I might be going to just do that to them. But I don't want to hug you and then after like imagine how many arguments I can get.
I'm okay with that.
You okay with it? Watch me hug a girl with a weave, and you got mad hair on you. Gonna come home. That's not Megan's. What's going down now?
She would think it's her. She could wear weave too. So.
You probably will. But I'm just saying, men get in trouble all the time. Like, you see all the movies where they're like, oh, who hair is this? But I'm like, all the time, they get in trouble for it. Like, now I'm about to be like, well, I don't know. I hugged a random girl today, whatever, she had weed, that shit on me. Okay, one strand is fine. Bruh, I should not have my whole backside, like, all over me, bruh, and that should be on your your nose, your face, like, I don't like that shit.
One strand ain't fine with me. I don't even have to finish with it.
Yo, it's a video right now. It's a video. I gotta tell y'all this, man. It's a video with a man. I don't know if you've seen it. When a guy was with a girl, she had plastic surgery. She got her hair different, everything different. She got pregnant. She had a kid. The kid didn't look nothing like the picture he thought.
I see.
So he took her to court, sued her, and won. Because he said the baby was ugly, didn't look like her at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had nothing that she looked like.
You think he was wrong for that?
Hell yeah. And
I don't know.
I don't think he was wrong for that.
I think a woman, a female should tell you.
No.
He's not wrong for suing her.
Did you just grasp what he just sued her for?
Yeah, because she don't look how he thought she really looked.
No, 100%. She told him, this is my natural look. He asked her the question. She said, this is how I naturally look. Once the baby got born, baby looked nothing like you said. So she had to go to court. She had to take off everything. She had to have everything removed.
Yeah, so she didn't really look like how he said.
So then when he seen her, she like, that suits, bro.
You know why? Because my kids don't look how I thought they was going to look. Now my kids look like what you don't want to look like.
No, his kids didn't look like.
Why ain't
your kid got
a kid? Let the kid grow up first. First of all,
because I'm telling you why. Because if I was a man and I was dating a girl and I threw contacts in, I had a lace front beard, had a fake my hairline receding, but I threw on a lace front hairline, My shit spinning all that. She's like, oh, he mixed. He got this, he got that.
He mixed.
We had sex, right? I pulled my shit up, my hairline back. I don't got no beard, my contacts, like I got like my whole grill. But I'm saying. If you get away with that,
you can't put a front on. If you do this whole time, why you in a relationship? Excuse me, why you in a relationship? Mm-hmm. She should know these things. You take a shower. Mm-hmm. You gotta take it off. Then wash it on.
But she was hiding and good.
Well, then
that's not good.
He should sue her because you ignorant too. Like what you? That means you wasn't dead.
Nah, bro. If you wake up a whole nother face, like nah.
First of all, females are not even supposed to go to bed with makeup on, so she must have been waking up way before him.
Yeah, and going to sleep after him.
That's a lot.
And she kept up with it
for years, bro. Like 20 years.
Yeah, I know.
They got a baby.
I'm not sure.
And then
he had a few babies, and then he took her to court, and then I seen it. She had to take off everything, and then she took it off, and then she looked nothing like him. Nothing like the picture.
No, I looked like. I hate that.
She looked crazy.
I hate that. I do think that's false advertising.
And that's suing, bro.
Her teeth was fake. Everything was
You should get at least 5 years for that, bro.
No, I'm suing your ass.
You said 5 years for that.
I'm married to you now.
That's too short. That's too short. You get 20 years.
Now, if you wasn't married, cool. But I'm married to you now. Like, I thought I knew all of you. I don't know all of you.
See, the thing is, the messed up part is you supposed to. If let's say I didn't know you had that, but then, if while we in a relationship, you started showing me like little stuff like, okay, so this is how it is, this is my hair is, this is how it is. Mm-hmm. You never know if the person can fall in love with that, you being yourself, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But because she wasn't herself, I'm like, oh, fuck this shit.
But I'm saying, okay, I get that. But once you get to marriage, now, like, all right, well, this is how I really am. Like, kids, marriage. Like, you
I'm saying,
no way I'm having a kid.
And I'm saying,
like,
what about my girl? What about I doing? I took out my lace front. And then I had my hairline started right here, and then took out my beard.
If I was married, I would tell her, like, okay, you got me like this, so you kind of can see, do you love me for who I am? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I have no hair right now.
You can't tell me that day before I get married.
Yeah,
no, you can't. But I'm saying, you said you already married.
Yeah. But I already racing. We had wedding day. You like, well, I got something to tell you. This is how I really look.
Let's bring it back because that example is a perfect example that proves both sides of how women have this thing where they feel like they have to keep up this status of beauty, and also how men demand so much of it that women feel like they have to do it. So it's like a dual effect. He just sued her because he took her face off.
I would have too.
I probably wouldn't have sued her. That's OD. But I understand the notion of like. I understand the notion.
I was just something, but I don't know what it was.
It's deceit. It's
a fraud. You fraud.
You fraud. You really get jailed for fraud.
You making you pretty much
his reasoning like. But his reasoning was dumb because.
How is it dumb?
It's dumb because he said it's because of the kid, but you didn't gotta let the kid grow up.
The kid was grown. They was grown.
Not grown. They were like 12, 9. It was like 4. They was 12.
So he waited till 12 to realize till like, oh, this ain't.
No. It wasn't all 3 kids. He looked the son looked like him, the daughter looked like him. So you can't go if you're going with himself. You might have the mom ear. You can't. Who's making up an ear? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So then he goes. They had the new baby, and the newborn was like, what the fuck is this?
And that baby looked more like her than him.
He said, okay, well, so the baby look like you living. The baby had more than you living.
This shit sounds so misogynistic and so bullshit.
Bro, how, bro? That's
so bullshit. No, listen.
You better tell me right now, how many times you go to a girl, the girl you're in the club, and the girl be dancing with a nigga or some shit, and a nigga come behind a girl, randomly come behind a girl dancing. First thing the girl does what?
She looked behind the scene. You cute enough. I know this shit. I know how the code works. That's definitely the code.
Oh, hold on. And the other friend be tapping to a girl like, girl.
They be like, nah, shit.
Move. You need to move. Like, if he don't look good, you need to move.
Hey, bro. Oh, like, no, some real shit though. That is a ultimate confident crusher, bro. I swear to God.
But then dude get aggressive. Who get aggressive? Like, come here.
Like, what you mean? Don't play me. Look, because now, look. It takes a lot of confidence to just walk up there, right? So when you're killing shit, you can't let everybody know you're just killing shit.
Man, ego.
So, that ego is crazy, bro.
Let me tell you something. When you fuck up at, you go find a girl to dance, call your face. Fuck that shit. Bullshit, like.
If I got dubbed one time already, the next one will be just like
like fuck this shit. But that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Nah, it's really funny. I'm thinking about all the parties in high school, bro, where like the cab used to have that shit, and you really do see the difference when niggas be dubbing shit. Sometimes you gotta go to the regular girl so she won't dub.
So the trend now is titties, ass, right? That's all Instagram. So my girl hate that I'm following so much of that, not knowing that all the people is my regular friends already. Mm. They just decided to change their titties, change their ass and shit. So now it's like I'm following IG models. No, I'm not. This is a regular chick right now.
I say the same thing.
This is a regular girl. You just looking at her as like she's something. To me, she's regular because I know she is.
That's just like people with the big followers. Like I knew them before they got all of that.
Like I knew, yeah. So it's like
all that. So now you looking at her.
Do you believe that women? Let's say, like I told you, if 3 titties became the trend, you think they gonna try to have 3 titties?
If 3 titties become a trend,
that better not become.
This is why I said, bro. I'm glad I won't be around for the year 3000, bro. I feel like in the year 2000, like 3 titties probably be regular as hell, bro. Like flying cars and 3 titties, bro. I swear to God, that's gonna be regular, bro. I swear, bro.
Okay, lace fronts, men. Lace fronts, right? Is that it? Or someone? What is it?
It's a lace front.
Yo,
men lace front. That's what it is.
Men, it's a lot of things. Men get the. I'm not doing that. When they have dreads, they get weed for their dreads.
Yeah, they got a filling thing. Then they got
the strip,
the thing, like the thing you put on.
Yeah, it's like a lace front, like how girls do. Yeah. Like they really had the little cap shit right there.
And then they shape it up for you like it's yours.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Alright, so my opinion on that is that when it goes, just let it go, bro. Just let it go.
Yeah, but women got a facial hair like me. I might slide at least.
I feel like everybody I ever seen go bald
got a beard.
Yeah, but that included, but I feel like God wouldn't do that to nobody. I feel like God wouldn't let nobody be bald and look crazy.
But you forget it's a devil out here too. So a devil would do that to somebody.
That's true, but I've never seen somebody go bald and it was like, oh nah, nigga, you need hair. Like I never seen that before.
I mean, cause I understand what you're saying.
I never seen like
I don't have no facial hair, so I'm gonna go lace front.
Yeah, see, but you got you got hella hair though.
I know.
You're not gonna go bald.
I'm just saying, but but
I understand. Look at the balance. You're not gonna go bald because you got hella hair.
Yeah.
Now you lucked out. if my shit start going crazy, it's over.
But
bro.
you got a beard.
Nah, but my hair structure is different. Is what I'm saying. But look, that goes to this whole conversation. But look how insecure about our looks that we just start doing mad extra shit. My only thing is that I don't like the fact that everything get put on men, where I feel like men are more advocates for natural hair than anything. Like, but it's always a pushback. See, here's a hot take that I have, right? It's a hot take that I have because I struggle with the thought process of this, right? It's almost like how we always fight back when women call us dogs and be like, oh, but dogs are loyal. Like, who comes up with this shit? I don't know. But so. Girls want us to love them for them. Mm-hmm. But then when we say we want y'all to wear your natural hair, then there's a kickback, there's a fight back. We're like, oh, man, but we should be able to do this and that. Like, granted, I'm not mad at anything. And then I also want to, like, tell people that there is a difference. There's protective hairstyles. Listen, my girl schooled me on all that shit. I understand protective hairstyles. That's different to me than everybody's focus on trying to get the 18-inch weave. Like, you gotta see how happy these women get, bro. Every time they weave come in, they be petting that shit like it's a fucking dog and shit.
They get them superpowers. Like,
yeah, but
I heard women say like they feel like a boss.
Yeah,
like they feel like they get a higher power.
What is? But that's a problem. And here's my other hot take. So going off that, right? Now,
I'm back.
I don't agree with the whole, I don't agree when white people do black hairstyles that they would big up the white people that do it as if it was brand new.
What's a black hairstyle?
Like when people like they get cornrows, shit like that.
Oh, that's super black.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yo, I remember one time I saw a meme, bro, of this white lady in a picture on Instagram, a white lady with a do-rag on. And they called it something else, and they act like it was the newest adventure in the world. And I'm sitting here like, niggas, like they called it something else. I'm like, so basically, y'all trying to resell a do-rag right now. y'all trying to put a do-rag on a white girl, right? And then call it something else and make it seem like this just came out when do-rag's been around for like centuries type shit.
But maybe it was for the white people.
So you got do-rag on.
Maybe it's for their kind of hair.
You got do-rag on. So would you buy a do-rag with a white man on that shit? Would you buy that?
No, because I don't think it's going to be effective to my hair.
You got the same hair. So you got the same hair.
But here's my hot take though. Because I remember when the Kardashians came out with Kim with the hairstyle, that's the cornrows and the braids, and everybody like black appropriation, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. I'm on y'all team, but y'all can't just stick to one side because the weave in y'all hair is, in a sense, white appropriation in a way. Because y'all hair don't grow naturally like that.
It's not straight.
It's not naturally straight like that.
I told you, what about Indian? Indian have
that's true, but that's not appropriation.
So what if somebody say, because in the world, it's only black and white.
But what
black like this, white this, black this, white this. So it's like, what if somebody tell you, I'm trying to be like an Indian? A black person say that. Is it the same?
Outrageous.
It's outrageous. It's already black. It's white.
It's not outrageous, but
no, not black. It's not white.
But that's
just.
But that's true too. But
outrageous,
man. But that is true too. But then, if that's the case, then we shouldn't call when white people do it black appropriation. We should just call it a hairstyle instead of you saying, because then now when you try to say, okay, you're doing a black thing, then now. When you go for what white women are famous for is the long straight hair, the flipping and shit, then what? They're gonna say it's a white thing. Yeah. I'm just saying, I personally believe that hair is hair. Whatever you could do with your hair, you could do with your hair.
Yeah.
But
you notice on TV they don't have a black person don't have. Usually the black kids always got nice hair, you know that, right? And us viewers looking at the show, we assume like his parents is white.
That they mix.
That he mixes something.
Yeah, because a lot of them don't really natural. I mean, some that do.
But the people who made the show do not have black kids with. I know you know black kid with a nappy like a nappy.
I just feel like
you know the little fro thing everybody doing, the little nappy fro.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you got Indian and your hair is naturally gonna grow like that. What I'm saying is that a lot of people are going against the natural. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So if white woman hair grows naturally like that, Indian person grows naturally like that, then that's how their hair naturally grows. Mm-hmm. But if your hair is not naturally grown like that, why do you feel like you got to go against your natural hair growth?
I never understand. Why do you think this?
But why do everybody want to be like white people want our hair, white people hair?
I mean, I feel like
everybody want to.
Black people were I feel like black people were innovators of it.
I think it's like the tanning thing. Like I was asking this question years ago. Why do white people tan? They don't.
They tan is not like a bronze tan.
They want
their skin to be darker.
They want to be like us.
Why?
Okay, some like white people have probably features that you can't see unless you have this type of complexion.
So they do want to look like us.
I think this is probably.
So it confused. Everything is confused right now.
No, it's not saying you gotta understand. I'm not white, so it's like you can't say I wanna be this brown guy. I probably want to be close to his complexion so I can see my features and my face.
But I thought our color disgusts them.
Listen, they say that so that to kill us, but everything they do is like we built the culture. Like everything they try to do is off our blueprint. We understand. We all understand that.
But that's not understand. But that's go back to we talk about this all the time. Understanding power, bro. Like if he's everything he's saying is right, women had to know that their hairstyle is good. Like your natural hair is good. Like you don't have to have the long And again, we don't like that. I don't like that. Like I don't like that you feel like you have to have your hair like that. Like if you don't have your hair like that, you ugly.
Let me say something.
How?
My shorty, right? Her hair, she got natural under this stuff. Mm-hmm. It's super long. It's really long. And then usually people stereotype black women that have long hair, they gotta be mixed with something.
Yeah,
her hair is so nice. It's natural.
Yeah,
she never had a perm. She don't do stuff like that, but it's still long. But she doesn't like to have.
I mean, I always hear black women say they don't like to maintain their hair.
See, but that.
Oh my God! You just said it.
No. But that's why I said protective hairstyles are different than what I'm. Then protective hairstyles are different. It's almost like you don't want to take care of it every day, so you use a protective hairstyle where it'll grow under.
But you can't open up a door for a weave to be like,
exactly.
hairstyle.
It's like having a color. You don't want to color your own hair, but you'll color the other hair. You can take it off and throw it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do feel.
So why I thought natural was like all you gotta do is wash it and just.
It's more than natural.
No, I know that. I'm saying I know that it's more to it, but it's like why you can't just do that. Mind you, her hair is natural. She keeps it under her. Whatever she wears, you know what I'm saying? She is natural. It's like no perm or nothing. But yeah, she's comfortable with me to have it out. But when she goes out in public, she don't want to have it out. Why is that? I should be the one that should make happy and be more concerned about how I feel than anybody else feel.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the people I like to focus on is when people like want to go to job interviews, the first thing they do is try to straighten their hair instead of just doing something with the natural hair. Or when they go for certain roles, these directors be like, "Oh, can you straighten your hair?" Like it's like a vice versa. It's almost like when someone says a rule, right?
That's bad.
And you follow the rule, then that's always gonna be the rule. But then when someone has a rule and you say fuck it, and everybody says fuck it, then they have to change the rule.
Mm-hmm.
But no one wants to. But everyone has this problem. But let's change the rule because now we're seeing more natural hair women out there, and now being advocates and giving confidence to other women to want to be natural.
But we also gotta have more women that want to be natural though. Like
that's true.
Like to change it, they have to be comfortable with their own hair. Because a lot of things, I think the problem is, I don't think it's there. I think it's the length. The length. The length. Like
if you have natural long, they don't say they don't care.
Maybe they still might braid it up.
Maybe. I mean, no, it's still you braid it still.
Y'all be in the barbershop, y'all see a female coming in getting the same haircut as you. That should look fire.
Yeah, it's
like a female get the same haircut as you. It's a low cut.
Low cut, like I mean,
you don't like it.
I'm okay.
No, I seen some. Even I seen something.
It could be a lot of the time. It could be more sexually sexual.
But my thing is I'm not sexually attracted to hair, like so it's not affecting me.
I think that alright. So I want the viewers to understand the basis of the argument here is that if men prefer natural hair, why is it the fight back with us is that we want y'all to have weave when I feel like more men prefer y'all to have natural hair than anything. So then now since if I take that point away from y'all, then what's the real point of y'all really getting? Okay, it's not for us. Don't say it's for us. It's not
for your man. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying this.
That's why I say it's for.
And don't tell me I gotta buy it.
It's for your man. It's for a
don't tell me I gotta buy it.
I'm not saying for all men, but I feel like
I buy it.
Some men.
Not buying that shit.
Some men. I'll buy it.
Nah, no.
If it's gonna make you
happy, they got a discount.
Not buying it. If I gotta pay $400 for your hair, bro, then we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
We gotta talk about it.
But look, I feel like a man, right?
I want at least one.
Let's say you're single, right? You're single. You meet a girl. She got the straight hair. You like the way she look, and then y'all start talking to each other. Now y'all got a great personality together. Y'all comfortable with each other. Now she feel like, you know what? I'm comfortable now. I don't think he would judge me for me looking like this at first. Now she take her hair off. She take it off. She hang it up. Put it on the hanger.
How long did she do that? Like how long did it take to do that?
What?
How long did it take in our relationship for her to do that? Like take her hair off in front of me?
Whenever she get comfortable. She comfortable. You accept that. You accept that. Okay, I know you about to tell me something like, okay, when you take your hair off. And you still comfortable.
No, I'm going with that.
But that part right there is what I'm focusing on.
Men only. I think some men. I'm not saying all men. Some men feel like they only want the girl natural if they're their girlfriend.
I feel like some men want natural when they look a certain natural.
See, that's bad.
That is bad. That's why I said men is at fault here too.
That's bad, right?
Nah. No. I think I want all natural.
No. But no.
You see a girl. Everybody natural don't look natural.
Like a certain.
Everybody natural don't look
the same. Like no, not good on them, but
I'm not
saying that. I'm saying
okay, not look good on, but not look presentable to the men. Not
you
me.
to what you want.
Not to me. I don't
It's to
care
the
about
perfect.
it. I don't look
But I'm saying a lot of men they see the I love natural. They always look at the one with the little highlights, blonded, kinky twirls, like kinky curl type of shit.
Every girl,
and think that's natural. Like there's different.
You know, women think
levels
natural.
of natural.
It's all everybody with natural is low cut. I never seen a natural just like never seen that. Never seen that.
The look.
But I'm just saying, back in the '70s, everybody embraced
a fro.
What's the worst natural hairstyle y'all seen on a woman?
The worst natural?
Yeah. So I can. So
what I consider worst?
Yeah. The worst one you seen?
Natural, no edges.
I feel like if I answer this question, I'm going against everything I just said. Like I'm advocating for. Listen, I don't know. I don't think I
said no edges.
I don't care. I don't. You said it's worse. It's not bad, but I'll embrace anything.
So as long as you got edges, you're good.
No, I said. Your question was.
No, I remember you said no edges though.
Okay, that's the worst thing I've ever seen, but I don't judge people based on that. So if it looked like oh wow, of course you're gonna say you come to a girl gotta holler at you, she got like no hair right here, like nothing. You gonna be like oh shit, but then you still talk to her.
See, but then that person could probably cut it and do a style with it.
Yeah,
I think we just want to
say my first appearance was like, oh, caught off guard, like, oh shit.
We just want hair that's maintained.
Right.
Like no matter what the length is, if it's maintained or styled to whatever your hair could do, then do that. It's almost like when we get our haircuts, we be looking fire. We ready to take every picture in the world.
So how do you feel
that bitch start growing and look like it's not maintained.
So how do you feel with a girl with no hair?
Crazy.
Like zero, bald.
If they look good, they look good with it. I see it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But the crazy thing is, with a girl bald, okay, she's having no hair on the head, so a man look for other stuff. Okay, her face looks nice though. When men do that too.
I mean, your face structure.
You look at your face more than the hair. I think you can't see your face with hair.
That goes on men and women though. Like
that's what I said.
You can't see your face.
It's all pretty predicated to how you look.
Yeah.
You can't really see your face.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying the emphasis on hair is just crazy. I don't want to talk to everyone because every woman has their reasons for it, and I'm not mad at those women. I criticize the women who do it with the sole purpose that they feel like they have to look a certain way to be accepted.
Did you?
Yeah, no, neither way. I get mad at women who do it to feel us to look a certain way as if it's to service someone else.
Why you know this?
What do you prefer?
No, just period.
Makeup?
You prefer makeup or weave?
You have to choose between. You have to choose between one of them. You can't say no to none of them.
No.
Makeup
over weave or weave over makeup?
I hate makeup. I'm not gonna lie.
Weave is first.
I hate. Now, and here's the thing. I don't want to say I hate makeup. My girl wears makeup, but my girl doesn't cake it on. Like I think.
Wait. What's your level of makeup? What's your level? Some people put level as like 2 hours.
That's my face beat. Like,
oh hell no! I don't like
you
that.
said face beat.
Oh, hell no.
I always say that. My face beat.
No,
if I wipe, listen, and see, it sounds misogynistic and it sounds horrible for us to say, but here's the honest truth: if I wipe your face, right, and you look a whole different tone, all of that shit.
Oh my god!
How do you expect someone to feel? Like
you seen that the girl with the light face with her neck dark? Oh no!
No. But now like, and I don't want to, like, I don't. It's hard to ever touch the subject because there's people who deal with like bad acne, things like that.
Nah, yeah, if you covering up.
No, I understand that.
I can understand
that part. I understand that part with
cool,
the
but I'm talking about as far as changing your skin tone and it's starting to adjust the way you look.
People,
like,
I wouldn't lie. People was just commenting.
Yeah, like
bleaching. Bleaching.
Nah, like that's too much, bro.
Oh, no,
that's too much.
You want to be so light.
No, but what I'm saying is that it's hard to talk about people with acne and stuff like that. I understand. Listen. I don't understand that struggle. I don't want to be insensitive to that. But there does have to be a conversation that if like I wipe your face and now I see all of that shit.
Wait, go back to the shirt.
It's hard.
You say you hug somebody. If I hug you, I got hair on my. Fuck it up. If I hug you and I gotta change my shirt because you got makeup on it, then that's a problem.
I just feel like once you enter this game of altering your looks, when is it gonna stop?
Okay, tell me something. You ever seen a girl with makeup on, right? And she cried. She's supposed to be genuinely crying really hard, but yet she's like grabbing the tissue, not even like,
Trying not to cry.
But she's going like this. I'm like, that's fake. That's fake. You ain't really crying right now. If you do this,
because he ain't trying to mess up makeup.
I mean, you're not thinking what's mentally wrong with what's going on. You're more so concerned about your face instead of that. So I'm like,
I just feel like
I think women just follow the trend. The
trend is a trend. It's a confidence thing. It's a beauty model that's been put out there. You gotta look this certain way, which I feel bad that society makes them have to feel that way. Like that's. I feel like we don't have. I feel like we do actually now. We do have to. I'm gonna call some bell for us men too because when growing up.
What man trend is it?
No. A trend is beards. Beards is a trend. Tattoos is a trend. Being 6 foot and up, that's a trend now. Like
how the fuck you gonna do that?
Get surgery on your knees.
No, dead ass.
Bro, what?
I don't speak on things that I have not personally went through, bro.
Oh, you talking about like people wear certain boots and stuff?
And I mentioned this.
Nah, man, the height thing is a trend.
I mentioned this. My ex is gonna be an example for everything.
I know tattoos. I know tattoos.
A beard is a trend.
A beard's a trend.
That is a trend.
If you don't got a beard, but
what
the height thing for me, I like.
Wait, no, okay, back to the beards thing. This is hair.
Yeah.
So beards thing. What if you meet a girl, right? She know you have this little baby beard like I have, but not knowing that my beard go big. Like, some women don't even.
She don't care. But she can see a line of where she used to be at.
No, but I can wait. I can wait till it grows.
See, Kiman get away with this. He got hair up here. He can do that. See, all that. See, but Kiman fit all the other criteria. He's 6'5", and he got tats.
That's sad.
But I'm just saying this so that when women watch this, they don't just think we just attacking women. Because listen, y'all do this the same to us. As far as
I would never do a man weave.
Nah,
I wouldn't.
I know if I cut my beard.
What if man weave became legit a trend like how women wear?
Nah, because we don't care about the way we look.
Yeah,
and
exactly. That's what I was saying.
Girls, what about the girls that be like, I'm losing my edges, but they keep on weaving in?
I be feeling like I don't know. I could be ignorant.
I don't know.
Like, they be like, I'm losing my edges, but like I still keep braiding my tip and weaving. Like,
but have you?
It's putting this pulling my head. I think that's the dumbest thing.
I was telling why you just pulling.
You know why? You know why I like what Kiman's point is because it's going to the point I always make about makeup. You ever see when they take their makeup off? How I feel like that makeup makes them naturally look worse when they take it off. So now it becomes more like you need to put makeup on. Because now, like, I feel like the makeups, I could be ignorant to it. I could be, yeah. People could correct me if they want. But I just feel like when I see some people wear makeup so much, it actually damages how they actually look. So now
break them out.
It start making them break out.
Certain people face it.
Yeah, like, and then
they continue to do it, though.
Yeah, some people have it on like it's like naturally skinned.
Like you've seen how when a woman wakes up, everybody look crazy when they wake up, but I've seen people that from makeup, like they look crazy when they wake up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like you could tell like not to be funny, but you could tell that they just took makeup off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why? Like you took the makeup off, why you look?
That's crazy. You can really tell when the girl just take makeup off. You can tell.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
You can tell.
I
think you look at all.
But that goes to his point. With I feel like when you do so much with the hair, like you're damaging yourself to keep up.
Oh my God, especially the eyelashes. The eyelash thing, forget about it.
See, but we can't. From what I can tell, men got good eyelashes and women envious. So we can't.
I'm not that. As long as they not crazy, like I
don't care about eyelashes. I'm just saying, women. The crazy thing is, she can have no makeup on, none. Eyelashes will bring your whole face out. Once you take it off, they're like you. Pale face. Like,
that's what
I mean. Like, if they start looking more pale and stuff like that, like I don't know. And I feel like
you're dying.
I feel like that goes to some people know how to do their makeup and they don't have that problem, but some people don't, and they have that problem. So it's like, how far are you willing to go to the point where eventually you're just gonna need it to even just look regular? You're gonna need it.
That's cool.
So if you with somebody that got to do the makeup for 2 hours before y'all leave every time.
That's annoying, bro.
That's a problem. You got to plan that 2 hours before you actually trying to.
I'm okay with planning, but that's ridiculous. I'm gonna tell her that's ridiculous. Because this is what she likes.
Because when that person get older, bro,
most likely it won't change. She might get better.
I just feel like
I doubt 2 hours. If you gotta take 2 hours for years and something's wrong, if you're not developing and find a way to do better or something, we should break it down.
I just feel like, how do you expect people to like you for you if you don't like you for you? Real talk. Like in some cases, like how I was like you for you, I didn't even see you yet. I didn't even see you
that's
yet.
Hard,
I don't really think
because
I don't really think it's about us. That's why.
I don't think it's about us.
That's what I'm saying. Like having this conversation.
Women need us when it comes to that.
Right, so just talk about the industries why these industries want that. I feel like there's
industries trying to make industries money. They're going off the trend, bro. They go to trends. So you mean to tell me if they prefer a girl, like I said, a girl with 3 titties, we try to make sure they find a girl.
But I feel like I feel like the industry does something the same thing where, like, if I have dreads, I can't work somewhere. Like the industries that women are going into, they're setting the standard that if they don't have that, then they can't get this job. But then it's hard to tell people that they really want that job. Yeah. Like,
but some people look like, some people don't care to look like that. Like, oh, you mean to tell me I gotta look good to?
But not even look good.
But why are you saying it look good? Why they don't look good themselves?
That's just how it goes.
But I'm saying, but why? That's when we got to cut that part out. Like you saying to look like this, that's gonna make me look good. But why they not looking good right now?
Like let's use female artists.
Let's say wait, because of even got okay. Let's not go about look. Let's go about weight.
That goes into it too.
Let's say heavy. I won't say fat.
I'm not body shaming.
Let's say heavy. Let's say the girl's heavy. What makes you think she don't look better than the person that's skinny? You know, let's say the person looks nice and heavy shirt look nice. Let's say they twins, right? Face wise, they twins. That like one's more heavy.
One's bigger, yeah.
And one's skinny. They look exactly alike.
You saying which one?
People consider her better because she's not heavy, not knowing that she's probably better.
But you can't say that because that's all preference.
That's what I'm saying.
What if the person that's trying high?
You can't say this. You can't say you pick this one, but this one's actually better. Like no,
he's all based off of society, like saying this one.
But that's what I'm saying. Society will tell you to. Here's the thing about men too. Men will pick the big one in private, but they'll pick the other one to be the trophy because he can walk around comfortably in society with her. Yeah. That's why I said society is putting these.
But that's crazy because that's how a lot of people baby mothers are like.
And they just
women always say the baby mother is ugly. The first one is ugly.
But that's what they really love. That's the one they really
the one they with is who they look the best. I heard that. That's
true. That goes around the hood.
But the baby mother be the one that they really love.
Like the first one. I'm just tripping.
It is. That's why that one was kept a secret because you knew how society felt about
look up. Yeah.
But you loved her like
same. I'm telling you, big girls all the time. Listen, it don't really matter to me. What it matters is when it's like it's a health thing at a certain point. That's when I get into it. But like I don't really care what shapes out because if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. Like, but. So a lot of dudes out there aren't gonna love the big girl in public because society has shined a negative light on that, and that's
bad. She's in a magazine, they would.
See, I know, but look how long it took for that to be acceptable in a magazine.
I'm about to say
that just became.
I'm about to say we need more years.
Not me, it's people like.
No, but I'm saying like this. I think actually.
Well, that to be a thing. I'm saying we need more time for them to be displayed like that.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's why I like people like Ashley Graham.
I don't look at that stuff.
But that's what I say. I like people like. I don't know if I'm getting it. I feel like that's her name, Ashley Graham. She's a heavier set woman, but she's like on the front covers of magazines, everything like that. She's changing the mold instead of telling like, oh, I gotta lose this weight to be like them. And that's why I feel like we should be. I feel like women and also men should be switching to, so that everyone could live as free as possible without these restrictions. But I feel like that's why I said right now women have so many restrictions on how they should look. But they're trying to fit into it.
So what the first thing that attracted you to your girl?
What?
First thing that attracted you to her?
My girl, I thought she was cute. I thought she was cute. When I first saw my girl, I'm glad. I thought she was cute. I thought she was pretty in the face.
Same thing.
Then,
same thing.
And then did you follow her? Okay, after that, me, face. It's a T too. White as hell.
Yeah.
And then this next thing you came up with. You know, men always do this. And then she got nice feet. Then the next thing you
see? For me, it's a little different. First was the fake. I seen on the glimpse, and then our next interactions were just conversations, like on Facebook and stuff.
I'm about to say that's the
it was more
What's
like
your second thing?
my second thing was conversation.
It was the conversation.
Before conversation, like you didn't go to a glimpse and that's it.
I did. I did. Well,
yeah, like
I was at an event.
Well, no, I wasn't at an event. I'm talking directly, but I'm talking about.
You didn't like. Let's say you. Okay, this is what I'm trying to get at. Let's say you see a girl.
What's the first?
You see a girl. You like.
You saying before we interact with each other?
No. Before y'all talk, yeah. So you see a girl. I'm like, oh damn, her face. She look good. That's face part. But then let's say she's walking around. You're like, man, that's fat. You know what I'm saying?
See, but that's that. But isn't that the additive? Ain't there like a bonus?
More than what bonus you saying next?
For me, that's what I said. My situation is different. The bonus to me was the conversation. Like I literally only see her face, and then
she was sitting down.
But yeah, conversations before.
I seen her face, and then I was at an event, and then she disappeared.
I mean, but
in
general, it would be a face, and then you would look at her body. Like
you would, but
you look at her ass, like stuff like that.
But what's gonna make you really approach it? Because we see people nice body all the time. Don't make me want to approach them. Real talk.
The conversation.
To be honest, I see a lot of girls, like even these famous people, that got their bodies done. Their bodies look nice, but I be like, oh, they shit probably look dirty or something. Like real talk, like I think about shit like that. Like that shit don't attract me. Like
Nah, my shorty I knew already for years, so it's like her face. Like, she's already sitting down. When I came in with the training, she's already sitting down, so I couldn't see nothing at all, like zero. The way the chair set up, I couldn't see nothing. I wasn't trying to like see that ass or not. Her face, she just her teeth was right as a number. I ain't like caught you like.
But
and I ain't see her maybe years after I ain't speak to like years after that. The crazy thing is, that's all I remember was the face. I don't know, teeth.
Nah, but
as if I just seen it yesterday.
Okay, but what kept you? Like what made you?
Of course, conversation.
Yeah, but that's
she was like.
That's not what being emphasized in today's society.
No, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Has to look something.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Because men nowadays they say she got a nice face. I'm like, damn, that's fat, and then they forget how she looked that fast.
Mm-hmm.
they forget how
she looked that fast. Like that, she pretty inside. They're like, fuck. Later on, they say, yo, boy, I see this girl. She was fat.
And then they go after her in a sexual way, but then they stay because the sex is good, and then they find everything else out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you got bad relationships all over, and shit just is toxic. But that's what I'm saying. Women just need to be comfortable being them, and the right person will come. Yeah. But don't try to fit in with society. See, that's my thing. If you try to fit into society's mold, you will always lose. Society's gonna change the mold, and then now you're gonna have to keep changing with it to the point you're gonna lose yourself. I feel like that sums up my whole thought process on this whole thing. At what point do you care about who you really are as a person, and you're not willing to change with society? Like if I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight because I want to be healthy, not because I want to keep up with somebody else over here that's getting all the girls and shit like that.
Losing weight don't mean you're always healthy. You know what I'm saying?
No, it don't. But I'm just saying.
Think about it. People age, they skinny. Right? You die. So
I'm just talking about the people's reasonings for doing things.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't want people to fit a mold, and I also don't want society to keep putting this mold. But I know that's a dream that's not going to come true. Society's always going to do that. But society is at our whim. We're not at the whim of society. That's what I want people to get from this. Is like, just like you see everybody with their natural hair. Now people are forced to embrace women with natural hair. It's sad that it took this long, but now they're forced to do that because now people are like pushing back, like, I don't want to look like y'all. And then now that's when you see more of the evidence that white people are actually trying to look like us. You couldn't see that clearly while you trying to look like them, or just try to look like what their standard of society tells you to be. But when you try to look like yourself, then you realize, listen, they trying to look like us too. They tanning like us. They
tan can't be brown, bro.
Like
they dark ass pink.
That's why I said. But that's why I said it was getting worse.
It's salmon.
Bro, like, because before plastic surgery became a thing, who was the faces of it. We always thought it was the Kardashians and shit. Before the Kardashians,
Nah, it
who
wasn't
was
even her to me. It was, I don't know
Who
who
was it to?
I don't know.
For our era, for our generation.
Tyson, who'd you think the first one you thought of?
Like
them.
They was like as far as heavily prioritized and put into the public in that nature, and then now it just became okay with the Kardashians. Like
I mean, let's go into porn. That's
that's different. But like
if you go into porn, but
for the regular people, because if you go back, if everyone should look like them, and you go back to how they looked, they don't look like them. So it's like
I think black women try to follow them.
I don't think
that's because that's what they think.
I don't think black.
They was into black people.
No. I don't think black women are following them. I think they were following black women, but black women are just trying to keep up.
Somebody's on TV.
No. Yeah, he's right. They're trying to keep up with something they think that we like.
Yeah, we like.
Because the Kardashians.
Because you see people looking at.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So because like you said, they're trying to keep up with something.
Black women always had that voluptuous curviness.
If they ask a million men, I'd rather prefer a girl that's natural. That's no nothing. You think they care about that? You think women truly care about that?
No, I don't think they would care about that.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is,
wait, what?
Do you think if somebody asks a million men,
do
y'all care about the girl natural or unnatural like that?
Or hair?
Anything.
Yeah, like
breast,
or body.
Like do we care?
And let's say million out of a million, the man said I prefer
natural.
Oh yeah, natural. Yeah.
Then women would not care, bro. They would not care.
I think
but the girls
they would care because they
would.
still in competition with each other.
Yeah.
Based on
what
we like, based on what they think we like.
I think
because if we all saying, if I can't find a man yet that said they don't like natural. They say they prefer. I prefer the fake.
Watch this. I'll hit you with this. I ask you a question. The mic, like, yo, do you prefer natural, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say to yourself, I prefer a natural girl. A girl suddenly walk past you with the body, the ass. Which first thing would you like?
Yeah, but that's anything. But we can't base it off that.
Come on.
You could look.
No, wait. Why are you doing that? The person gonna think like you contradicting yourself.
Not really.
And that's where women fuck up at. That's where women
I would think
because that's just like on Instagram. We see something that we like it.
You like it and you scroll
That
past.
don't mean that's what I want. That's just it's
just women, bro. Women gonna because of that they see that like. I mean, you already said you like me. You ain't gotta tell me, but I seen your action. You press this button, you like it.
But that's why I said.
when you like,
but look,
that's what they think.
No.
But that's why I said. Now, people conversation about social media. That's why I said I will never let social media control me in that way because without social media, we do that anyway. You looking at that girl real quick, oh shit, it's the same thing as a like. It's just that now you can really see it as a heart and it's stamped. Like, oh, this person. Imagine a girl walk by and you could see all the dudes' names on her, like that looked at her as she walked by. That's real life.
No,
that really is. Like, that'd be crazy. Like, she take her shirt off, she can see all niggas' names right there on her shirt that looked at her and shit like that. That's real life. But just because we look at something, don't mean we want it. We can look at it like, all right, cool.
So how many women in this world you think? Do you think your girl will believe like if a girl just got a bikini on, right? But she's in Bora Bora. But you know you love Bora Bora. Like, oh, that's so tough. Love go to Bora Bora, that's so tough to them, right? So you look like, you see the girl in Bora Bora, you see the girl, she's just naked. When she got bra and panties on. You like it because the Bora Bora shit. You think the girl don't care a fuck about the Bora Bora.
Nah, she don't give a fuck.
She don't give a shit.
But that's why I
And you tell her, I say, yo, I see you naked, I don't notice that you had it on. I just like
But that's why I say that's a common misconception.
Man,
It's a common misconception. I could tell you that I like all natural, and I could look at a girl with a fake ass and look, and still tell you I like all natural. You know why? Because you ain't seen me go run after. You ain't seen me go bag good. You ain't seen me do none of that.
My girl said, yeah, you follow all these ass faces. Mind you, years ago, these are the same ass faces I was following. Nothing changed. It's just that they got their content a little bit better, trying to make better videos, make better pictures. They're the same fucking people.
And that goes back.
So you think you care about all that? No, that's just what it is. I even got messages from girls saying, hey, do you want to...
You get that all the time.
Ask picture, do you want a video
all
or some
the
shit?
time. Those little bots. But I also be talking about how these little comedians, they make, like...
Bro, random people, I don't hit them up.
But
randomly.
They randomly say, do you want a video?
It's the bots. It's them little scammers.
The bots, robots.
But look at the
You know what
When I first had this thought, it was when I was watching the dude Nick, that dude with Nick, that Dan and everything, but on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Dan Rule,
And his new thing is that like when he be like, oh, that's a weird flex, and he show everything that's like a flex, but then at the end it's always a girl with a fat ass just sitting and shaking her ass like got nothing to do with the video, but she just sitting there shaking her ass.
She show mad stuff and at the end just
her ass shaking. But that's what I'm saying.
She was saying like, why do people like world star everything too? Like, oh, world star, like, and the girl dances, she twerking on some nigga, but world star.
I don't know. Everybody want attention. Once attention is a drug.
I think that's the main thing about.
That's why I call attention a vice. Attention is a vice. It's a drug, and it's always to the extreme. But that's what I'm saying. But I'm just want the narrative to change. Men.
How many times you see Tom?
His
name Tom, right? On Facebook.
Men are 20%.
What's the name on Tom? What's the name on Facebook? Tom. What's the owner of the nigga on Facebook? What's his name?
Oh, Zuckerberg.
Mark talking about MySpace.
Yeah, you talking about Tom from MySpace. I miss MySpace too. I remember we talked about that.
Yeah, MySpace was
how them guys make millions of dollars, right? I'll never see them post anything, bro. You see them post? Mind you, he's your first friend. They don't care about none of that stuff. They're just making money on other people.
But that's crazy. That's kind of
They do not post none. Not even the weather was nice today.
It's like I tell you.
They don't tell you how to make money. They don't say none of that stuff. They go making money. You posting up.
These billionaires become billionaires. Some of them because they not. Some of them. That's why it's a need-based business. They made something that they knew everyone just cared. Everybody cares about attention. I'm gonna give you a platform, just like Amazon. Amazon is popular because all they did was give you what you already bought, but it could come to you.
But if I create the maze, I ain't playing in the maze. Like I'm not. No.
Well, let's say you this is my thought.
I'm just saying like, well, as regards to that video, it's the emphasis on sexuality. Like,
why do you think Instagram make? Why do you think all these models and stuff on IG? How you make money on Instagram? How you make money on Instagram? You're not doing nothing. How you make money on Instagram?
I mean, everything is everything.
When did they start making money on Instagram? Not since day one.
When Instagram.
How do you? Okay, what makes you believe that you can make money on Instagram?
But they adapted to it.
Ain't nobody telling me they making money on Instagram. I don't know that people make money on Instagram.
Because
somehow.
But that's
you can make money easily.
No, I'm not saying based off you promoting products. I'm talking about like
that's how they make the money.
But that's how they make the money.
Promoting themselves somehow.
But they sell in the product.
Yeah, they don't make the money for just posting pictures. They make money from posting the product.
That activate those
having the product.
Yeah,
they do skits.
But they know sex sells. Like so if a girl
in the skit they might play out something and then have the product in the hand.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what the dude Nick was doing. Like he's advertising mad shit, but then at the end the girl shit and ass and shit. But that's what I'm saying. But look at. It's almost like how, remember we used to get mad at cologne commercials for watching the whole commercial and you didn't know what it's about, and then it just pop up the name cologne. You're like, what the fuck is this? Like I didn't even know this was a cologne commercial. It's the same thing. You showed me everything, and then you got the ends off with a girl shaking her ass, and she had nothing to do with the whole video. It's like, why do we need to do that? And then also, why do women warn themselves to do it? Like, it's just a common fight, and we always got to take the hit for being misogynistic and policing women's bodies and stuff. That's why it's always a fine line. But at the end of the day, it's a hard truth. It's like it's hard because men always get the heat for acting like dogs and all this, like the same. But for the same things y'all they say, oh, we do that to them. They willingly do it. Like, it's weird. Like I don't know. That shit is just weird to me. It's like I'm just a big advocate of taking the blame off of us and then really shining a light to what the real issue is. It's not us. It's not what we want. It's not to please us. No. If that one person is to please him, then leave that nigga. But like as a whole, it's not to please us. It's not to please us. So who are you really pleasing? That's just how I feel. But we've been talking about this shit for a minute. We could wrap this up. I could just see the backlash, bro. I could just see the backlash, bro.
That's fine.
I could see it, but that is all the time we have. We're gonna end the show there, but for everyone watching, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I would say comment, but I already know women gonna come and comment, so I already know it's coming. And we're open. That's what we're here for. We're open to that dialogue. If you think what we said was dumb, You know, you don't agree with it, then let's have a debate about it, because that's what this is about. That's why we are the social. Join us, have this conversation with us. But just don't attack us. We're men, we're ignorant to certain things. But, I mean, we're only speaking from our experiences, though, right? So, I don't know. I
know. It's dumb. Stop doing it. Say not, but...
you know what? Shout out to my girl, her wig. I love y'all both. I'll see y'all when I get home.
I love y'all both. You're not eating tonight.
Like I said,
not eating.
We're going to have to withhold that long last pill so you can eat some dinner when you come home. But yeah, that's all the time we have. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Remember, we are The Social. Follow us on IG at The Social Pod. We'll put everything down below. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And we're out.
Look for a husband, not a man. Look for a husband, not a man.
All of that.